I was thinking because I was taking a shower, right? And what popped in my mind, because I was listening to Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone again. And one thing he was talking about, which made me think about this particular statement. In our life, a lot of us are depressed and anxious and not being productive, not really knowing what we want to do in life. And what I realized just from my own life journey, overcoming depression and other hardships and grief and, you know, taking care of my dad before he died and all of that, right? What I realized is a lot of the time, majority of the time, why we feel depressed and anxious and all of this stuff is because we're not doing nothing. We are not productive in our life. We are not fulfilling any type of purpose. We're not trying to achieve any goal. And when we don't have a direction of how we want our life to go, when we don't have a direction of what we want out of life, you don't really have nowhere to put your energy. So, since you don't have anywhere to put your energy is distracted. It goes to being depressed. It goes to feeling anxious. It goes to being unproductive. It goes to the addictive things, pornography, eating, spending money, all the foolishness, because we don't have a focus for our life. So in 2026, what I want you to do is sit down and figure out what you want out of life. What is it that you want out of life? And actually start doing it. And you're not going to know everything. That's one thing I want you to know. You're not going to know how to do everything. But the thing is starting. Make one simple step to start. And once you start that one step, that is when life begins. And that's when you start to feel fulfilled. That's when you have the energy to do things. You won't feel like procrastinating. You won't feel lazy because you have the energy, the focus, and the intentionality to do whatever it is you set your mind to do. So whether it's dealing with your health, whether it's dealing with your money, whether you want to get another job, whether you want to start a business, whether you want to be intentional on raising your family and building a legacy, whatever it is, figure out what you want to do. Focus on it. Intentionally put effort towards it. And once you do that, it begins to take you out of depression, take you out of being anxious because you focus. You ain't got time to be depressed and anxious because you're working. So get to work. Bye.